Here's a headline from last year that I guarantee you didn't see. New York attorney disciplined for citing non-existent case law in court filings. Now, normally, I wouldn't say anything. It's not exactly page one news. Lawyer messed up in court. Get over it. But there's a twist to this story. A weird, wild, crazy twist. The lawyer messed up in court because he was following the advice of an AI bot. He was trying to do research for his case, and it told him these are the 6 cases you need. Problem is, those cases don't exist. They were all made up. The AI chatbot hallucinated them. It gave him fake names for judges, fake quotes, fake rulings, fake citations, the whole shebang. It invented an entire alternate legal reality. So the lawyer used these fake cases in court, and when the judge checked, nothing came up. Surprise, surprise. Now this lawyer isn't some incompetent slacker either. He's a professional at a prestigious firm with a Harvard law degree. His name is Matthew Butterick. He's been featured in Wired magazine. He's the kind of guy who might know a thing or two about legal research. But even he fell for the fakes. And since then, other lawyers have tried it too. They've gone to court with these AI-generated hallucinations, and judges have thrown out their arguments. They're calling it the Bramble case after the lawyer Matthew Bram. So what happened to him? Well, he wasn't actually sanctioned for citing fake cases. That would be ridiculous. He was sanctioned for wasting the court's time with irrelevant research. In other words, he tried to use AI to do research. It gave him bad information. He should have double-checked it. Bottom line, use AI responsibly. Right. Except he did get in trouble. But it's unclear how much it affected his client's case. There are reports that the client may have lost. They may have to pay millions of dollars. It's unclear. We just don't know. But think about that. This is happening in courtrooms across the country right now. Lawyers are using AI research and judges are throwing it out. This is happening in boardrooms where executives rely on AI for business insights, in classrooms where students turn in AI-written papers, in hospitals where doctors review AI-generated patient summaries. This is happening everywhere, and nobody knows it. The AI is faking it till it makes it. It's inventing fake truths, and we could be trusting those lies over real human expertise. Think about the lawyer who turned to an AI chatbot. He's a busy guy. He has clients to meet with, billable hours to log. He doesn't have time to sit around cross-checking every little detail. He trusts that the AI program has sifted through hundreds of relevant documents and come up with a useful summary. He trusts that it has scanned thousands of legal opinions and given him the exact cases he needs. So why bother fact-checking it? It's not like he's trying to pull a fast one over the judge. He just wants to win his case and maybe make a little money while he's at it. And honestly, who can blame him? Legal research is ridiculously expensive. You'd be hiring teams of paralegals to spend weeks combing through old documents and case files. You'd be poring over dusty books with headnotes and digests. This is the kind of work that only a human being can do, or so we thought until very recently. What happens when a lawyer turns over an AI-written brief and the judge says, interesting argument, but I'm not convinced? Or what if the judge says, okay, I'll grant your request based on the evidence you've provided. Maybe this is just a momentary lapse in judgment. Maybe it'll be sorted out quickly. But imagine if this kept happening. Imagine if AI kept feeding us fake news and we kept believing it. It's not that big of a stretch. Just look at what happened with the New York Times best-selling author whose next novel was generated entirely by an AI tool. The publisher didn't care. They saw an opportunity to capitalize on a hot new trend, and they churned out an AI-written novel that nobody wanted. It's easy to understand why. If you could save months of work by pressing a few buttons, why not do it? It's easy to understand why a lawyer would trust an AI to summarize a pile of documents, or why a student would trust an AI to write an essay, or why a writer would trust an AI to pen a bestseller. It's easy to understand why. But the problem is that none of it works. Not really. I mean, sure, you can use an AI tool to generate a document or an essay or a summary, but it's not going to be any good. It's going to be filled with factual errors and logical fallacies and stylistic issues. you're going to end up with something that is technically correct but completely useless. At best, you're going to waste a lot of time fact-checking and editing and rewriting. At worst, you're going to hand in an AI-generated essay and get called out for plagiarism. All this talk of AI-generated this and AI-assisted that, it's all just a way for humans to take credit for work that was done by machines. But we can't do that anymore. Not if we want to stay ahead of the curve. Now, let me tell you something that might sound crazy. As someone who works in media, I read dozens of briefs and motions every day. Some of them are well-researched, comprehensive, convincing. Others, not so much. What if I told you that there's a better way, a faster way to produce high-quality legal writing without sacrificing accuracy or clarity? Legal writing that actually gets results. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. It's a tool that uses artificial intelligence to analyze vast amounts of data, identify relevant case law, and generate concise, accurate summaries. It's like having a personal research assistant, except it never gets tired or distracted or takes coffee breaks. And it's available 24/7. No more scouring through dusty textbooks or spending hours on tedious research. With this tool, you can focus on what really matters, crafting winning arguments and advocating for your clients. And it's not just me saying it. Check out what others are saying about it. It's the fastest, easiest, and most accurate way to get a summary of any case. Try it today and see for yourself. Thanks for listening. Let me tell you something else. If we keep using AI to generate fake summaries and fake essays and fake briefs, we're going to lose our jobs. We're going to fall behind. Our clients will get hurt. Our students will fail. Our doctors will make mistakes. The bottom line is this: AI is not a shortcut. It's not a hack. It's not a magic bullet. It's a tool. And like any tool, it's only as good as the person wielding it. If we want to use AI to our advantage, we have to be careful. We have to be smart. We have to be skeptical. We can't just blindly trust what it tells us. We have to check its sources. We have to verify its claims. We have to make sure it's accurate. Because here's the thing: AI is not a replacement for human expertise. It's an augmentation of human expertise. It's not a replacement for our brains. It's an extension of our brains. It's not a replacement for our intuition. It's an extension of our intuition. It's not a replacement for our judgment. It's an extension of our judgment. If we want to use AI to its fullest potential, we have to embrace this responsibility. We have to be willing to put in the work. We have to be willing to invest the time. We have to be willing to learn how to use it properly. Otherwise, we'll end up like the lawyer who cited fake cases in court, or the author who wrote a fake novel, or the company that sold fake summaries. We'll end up looking like fools. We'll end up wasting everyone's time and resources, and we'll end up damaging our own credibility in the process. The bottom line is this: AI is not a crutch. It's not a cheat code. It's not a free pass. It's a tool. And like any tool, it's up to us to use it wisely. Otherwise, we'll end up in a world where fake news and fake truths and fake realities become the norm. And that's a world we can't afford to live in. Thanks for listening.